Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. You guys request a bunch of videos for the PRCs all the time. Just like the thumbnail and the title of this video probably says, today we're comparing 6.5 PRC, 7mm PRC, and the 300 PRC in the how many paper plates test video. If you're new to the show, we actually haven't done some of these in quite a while, but we'll take all three of those, send them into a big old stack of paper plates, see how many paper plates it takes to stop the bullets from those three cartridges. Before we get to the plates, I'm gonna put everything on the chronograph and we'll get somewhat of a muzzle velocity here. But real quick, let me show you the bang bangs and the bullets that I'm fixing to be slinging. This is gonna be a fun video. Check this out. So for the 7PRC, this is my Mossberg Patriot. If you missed the videos on this thing when they came out, definitely go check it out. This thing group's awesome. Mossberg Patriot gets a bad rap. Well, this one does great. And we're doing the match stuff for all these just to keep it the same. For the 7mm PRC, the match is a 180 grain. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be slinging. And this is the 6.5 PRC. This is a CVA Cascade Long Range Hunter. Recently came out, a little bit fancier stuff on it, get the cheek riser and all that. For the 6.5 PRC, how heavy are the bullets? That's 147 grain ELD match. And then for the 300 PRC, this is my Howa 1500 I put together. It's a Boyd stock. And yeah, this is a 225. So we got a 225 for the 300, a 147 for the 6.5, and a 180 for the 7mm. I didn't talk about the scope. Some of y'all might want to know. Zerotech Trace Advanced, Arkin SH4J Gen 2, and an Arkin EP5. Every single one of these is a long range rig with some good glass on it. Let's put them on the chronograph, because if I didn't put them on the chronograph, I would get 5,000 comments of people saying, you should have put them on the chronograph. So I'm gonna do that. Let's check out the speeds here. This is about to be an awesome video, but before we jump into it, let me tell you about the sponsor for today's video, and that is Manscaped. Manscaped is the global leader in hair trimming. If anybody knows about hair trimming, it is this guy. I have paid for one haircut in the past 15 years. Nobody has ever touched my beard but me. But it's summertime. It's getting hot. I've been getting a little bit lazy. If it was up to my wife, I'd be clean shaven every day. I've been a little bit lazy here. But to help me out today, I've got two of Manscaped's products. Their Beard Hedger and their Handyman. The Beard Hedger is a super cool all-in-one beard trimmer that has all of its guards built into it. And the Handyman is a compact face shaver that has both a long hair leveler and foil shaver blades. Both of these are waterproof and use what Manscaped calls their skin safe technology. Less nicks and cuts is a good thing. Let's see what type of damage I can do to my hair and my beard and make my wife a whole lot more happier. Alright, so first I'm going to set this to guard number 3. Hey, what's number 3 look like? Cuts off a good bit there. Guard number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and take it all the way down to 0.5. It's gonna be closer. Oh man, that's getting really close. Wow, check that out. So that's the Beard Hedger on the 0.5. Alright, now check it out. The Manscaped Handyman. It's got that long hair leveler and then those foil shaver blades in there. Touch that button. Wow. This is called the Beard Hedger. They market it for your beard, like you just saw me use. Man, I love this thing. Anyways, I bet you this could even cut my hair. This is set on number 5. What's that look like? I've got super thick hair too. If you really wanted to, you could use this on your head. You put it to number all the way down to close, like I did my face. Yeah, look at that. I've got super thick hair. So, like I said, they don't market that as hair clippers. It's called the Beard Hedger. But, hey, man, it's doing quick work of my hair, which is super thick too. Man, should I shave the head too? My wife probably won't look like the shaved head, but we gotta try it anyways. That's gonna feel so much better in the summer now. Woo! I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to tell it, but I just shaved my whole head with that thing. I feel awesome now with the handyman. Didn't burn my skin or cut me up or anything. I'm looking good, but hey, a big thanks to Manscaped to helping me get back to looking right, and also for sponsoring this video. They are giving you guys and all of the WHOTEEWHO viewers 20% off your order and also free international shipping with the code WTW20 at the link down below. Make sure you check it out in the video description and the pinned comment. Big thanks to Manscaped. All right, first one I'm going to send is a 6.5. I'll stand back about 3 or 4 yards or so and see if we can get us a speed reading here on the chrono. 28:19. What is the box saying? Got to compare that. What is the box calling for? Box from Hornady says, doesn't say anything. Oh, 29:10. So that's about 100 feet per second less than the box says. Every single one of these is a 24-inch barrel. So 24-inch barrel, we're getting 28:19 from the 6.5. Next, let's do the 300. This can right here, my Banish 46. This is threaded the 1/2-inch thread. See what speed we get from the 300 PRC. 27.95. Now, what is the box say for that? 28:10. So that's actually pretty close. Only 15 feet per second off on the 300 PRC. Now, I got to get my can off this one, this Banish backcountry, and put it on the 7PRC. Lots of controversy here recently on 7PRC and velocities in the news. Lots of my friends had videos on it and whatnot, but 24-inch barrel here in the Mossberg. Let's see what speed it gets. .2836. What'd the box say? I'll show you all the lot number in all this. There's a lot number on this 7PRC. I believe this is some older stock. 29.75 is what the box says. And we got 28.36. That's roughly 140 feet per second slower than what the box says, but with a 24-inch barrel, which most of the 7PRCs out there these days are coming with a 24-inch barrel. Almost nothing out there with a 26. But that's our speed, guys. Just so we have a reference, I knew you guys would ask. Let's set up the paper plates. You know the speeds, you know the weights. Comment down below which one you think is going to go through more plates. So you got to think about this too. More speed also equals more deformation or deformation, however you want to say it, wherever you're from, of the projectile. So sometimes the slowest one goes the further because it's not getting deformed as much. You know what I'm saying? All things considered, I'm going with the 7PRC is going through the most plates, but I'm gonna try to hit them. We're gonna go back to 100 yards. I'm gonna try to hit them dead on. I know for a fact that 300 PRC does not like that match stuff, so within 1.5 inches, we ought to be able to hit the dot though. So we line up the plates and we'll just sling them and count the plates, how many they went through. All right, now just to show you what we're working with, we've got over 1,000 paper plates here. I think that's going to be enough to catch all these. I'm going to try to get them true and straight so we can tell which is which. I'll probably label the front real quick. Each one of these stacks in the plastic is over 300. So we got 300, 600, 900 plus some here. So we got over 1,000. But like I said, comment down below which one do you think is going to go the furthest. I'm going 7PRC. All right, now back at 100. Let's send them all at the paper plates. 6.5 first. Hopefully we can get them close to where I got it marked down there. The 6.5 and the 7 like this match pretty all right, so. All right, my rest jumped off the table, but did we hit the plates? Yeah, we hit the plates pretty near where I was aiming, so that's good. Next, we grab the 7. All right, now the 7. And again, if my memory's right, this Mossberg likes this match stuff pretty decent, so we ought to be able to hit pretty near where I'm aiming. A little bit more kick on that. Oh, it didn't hit exactly where I was aiming, but hopefully stayed in the plates. Man, that's closer to the edge than I'd have liked. Now the 300, the big daddy of them all. Double check the round here. Now this one I know does not like the match, so I'm gonna give it some more forgiveness and aim a little more towards the center. Yeah, I don't even see a hole in the plates. I told you I knew it didn't like this one. I know I adjusted the scope back to 0. Let's try another. I didn't think it was that bad in not liking them, but man, I'm smashing the table low. Hold the top of the plate to hit the middle of the plate maybe. Resight this one in apparently, but right here I'm gonna hold the top of the plate. Yeah, we hit it that time, right near where I wanted to, but I was definitely holding near the top of the plate. Let's see if we can find all these in some paper plates, y'all. Should be pretty interesting. All right, so coming up to our plates on the front, the first couple slings of the 300, I was digging a hole in the table, but 6.5 PRC, 7 PRC, 300 PRC. Yeah, I think we caught them. I don't see where any of them came out the sides or anything. I didn't know it, but our back 300 got flipped over at some point in time. I couldn't see it from the other side of these, but good news is, it doesn't look like we needed them anyways, but at least it was a somewhat of a stopper to keep things from moving back too far. But I'm gonna get all this in the shade because it's hot and humid, and we're gonna find how many plates it took to catch all these. You can see I brought some more just in case we needed them, but short story is 300, 600, looks like the furthest one got stopped right around here. Yeah, I don't know, 500-ish to catch the furthest one. I'm gonna put all this in the shade and I'll count them. All right, so brought it over here in the shade, took my wrist brace off so I could actually use my hands, just like it was over there on the table. 6.5 closest to me, 7 PRC on this side, then the 300 in the bottom / middle. I'm gonna edit this out so y'all don't have to watch me count plates for an hour, but here's pulling the first 300 off. I have not even looked at it yet. Bum, 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 bum. Did any of these even get through 300 plates? Okay, so looks like all of them did. We got a big hole there, big hole there, big hole there. And then you look at these, 3 different projectiles entered those after going through a whole stack of 300. Now, here's the next question. I'm gonna put it here where y'all can aim where I'm looking at here. Let me check the camera. Yep, y'all can still see. Now, don't let me get myself confused here. There's like that. 1, 2, 3, then there's in the bottom. So can't be spinning my stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. 6.5, 7, 300. So let's pull this stack away. Then do we still have 3 holes going in? It would appear yes, but we'll have to check to make for sure. But it looks like I'm getting some metal fragments coming off of the 300 PRC once we get through that mini. But we know it didn't come out the back, so we're gonna have to take this plastic off and do a little bit more careful investigating here. I think it's gonna come out to be pretty close, which is gonna be surprising. But we won't know until we look. I think these match projectiles at those speeds at 100 yards did a bunch of splintering. I'm seeing some lead and stuff down on the table even more. So paper stops the bullets, but it doesn't catch them real clean. It looks like it might have made them kind of explode. Got to keep them the same now with the 300 on the bottom there, then the 6.5 and the 7. So I'm just going to slowly start pulling these back until we find out what happens. So wow, 300 stopped the shortest, so the 300 stopped right there. So all those, there's the biggest chunk of the 300 PRC. I don't want to let go of this, but have the plates fall. 300 PRC was the least amount of plates. And then, oh yeah, so within all these is the difference between all 3 of those. So nothing touched these plates. 6.5, there's the 6.5 projectile right here. And it's really hard to see, hard to tell what's happening here, because you can see the 7PRC kind of exploded right there with a bunch of paper. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So how I'm gonna have to judge this is, well, look at here. There's more. Oh, that's just the jacket of the 6.5. So how I'm gonna judge this is, what did the most damage in breaking the skin of the plate? So 6.5 PRC went the furthest, broke this plate. Now where was the last one that the 7 PRC broke the skin on? Well, right there. You can see on this one, the 7 PRC is still breaking the skin right there. So pretty interesting results. If we did it again, it might be a little different, but the difference between the 6.5 PRC and the 7 PRC was only a difference of 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. How ridiculous is that? Now let me count all this stuff and show you the results of what happened. All right guys, so I got the results. Remember, this stack right here is what stopped the 300 PRC. This stack plus this stack is what stopped the 7 PRC. And then this stack, plus this stack, which is only 4 more, is what stopped the 6.5 PRC. And here's our results, guys. 300 PRC was stopped in 452 plates. The 7 PRC was stopped in 496 plates. And the 6.5 PRC, our winner for the day, was stopped by 500 plates. Hey guys, I was almost right. I guess 7 PRC would win, and it was a really close second place. But hey, there's tons of these videos that we already uploaded. If the PRCs isn't what floats your boat, there's a real good chance I already did a video of your favorite cartridge or round or whatever. We've done 50 BMG with these. That took a whole lot of plates and a real long table. We've done 22. I think we've even done the 177 stuff. But hey, appreciate y'all watching big time. Tons more videos on the way. Make sure you guys are subscribed, got those notifications on. A big thanks again to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. I'm telling you, I'm a believer. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. And I guarantee you, my wife is going to like this look a whole lot better than the bum I was looking like before. But don't forget, WHOTEEWHO viewers, the code and the link down below. You get 20% off all their products. as well as free international shipping. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hooty hoo!